but all of a sudden, it's all I can see. I can't see the envelope. All I can see. Wave it so I can thank you. My eyes aren't seeing clearly. At first, I thought the prompt said malaprop. I thought, this'll be fun. You gotta see clearly if you're picking out wallpaper. Does anyone remember this? If you grew up in a home or apartment or double wide, something that your parents or guardian owned, you probably were exposed to wallpaper. Even if you were in a rental, you were probably exposed to some kind of wallpaper, because that was the thing for a while. What I remember as a kid is getting these big books, going through them, and being really bored because my mom, possibly with a friend, possibly not, was the one picking out wallpaper. So I would go amuse myself in another book because I couldn't tarry with the books as long as she could. So I could read about 5 or 6 wallpaper books, and they're really big, thick books. They're as long as War and Peace. They're longer than Les Mis. They're longer than The English Patient. And it was fascinating because there would be different colorways. So there would be this one where the flowers and the stems and the leaves were red, yellow, and green. And then this one where they were sort of plum and blue and tan. But it was kind of the same and yet entirely different. You'd get a little swatch. And if you were my mother, you would tape it up in a place that was going to be traversed and therefore looked at frequently. So a stairway landing would be a perfect example. This is what you're going to see when you stop, turn, and head up the other portion of the stairway. And at one point in my childhood, my family moved to a really cramped house. So my parents decided to live in one of the smaller bedrooms. They somehow managed to shove a queen-sized bed in there, and that's about all they had room for. And my brother and I got to be in the master bedroom, which was about big enough for 2 single beds and some bookshelves. It was really not super big. We had our own bathroom. We got to pick out our own wallpaper, and we got this wallpaper that I wish I could find. Because sometimes I'll see bed sheets I had as a kid in an old movie. Someone's selling them on eBay. It's really weird. I've seen people make outfits out of old bed sheets, and I'll think, oh yeah, I had that. But this was a series of beakers and test tubes and pipes. Kind of like a cartoonish mad scientist. And I think some of the potions had eyes and were smiling. It wasn't creepy at all. It was actually fun and joyful in bright, bright colors, red, yellow, and blue. Maybe just the primary colors, but they were bright and intense, and it made that bathroom so much fun.